Hey, and we are back. I'm the Dad Panther, variety streamer, content creator, master of none, and here we go. We're in the Panthers Den and we are talking WWE 2K as the devs have given us some information. And on today's episode, on today's show, we've got a great one. We are going to talk about something that I hope they put in each year, 2 times bigger, and some big ups. Let's get into it. Kalika. I just hope you guys know that every time the intro hits, I am dancing around in the Panthers Den as I normally do when I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook gaming. Man, I'm doing it all, guys. I'm living the dream. All because of you guys. Your support is amazing. You cool cats. Thank you for your reactions, your likes, your rescribes, or subscribe. I get confused. Anyways, we don't do notes in the show. We just go off the top of our head. And it's the probably some would say the greatest promo ever. Okay, so what we're talking about is 2K22. Okay, you know how I feel about 2K20. You know how I feel about 2K19. And in the past, if you've been rocking with us from day one. Now the devs went ahead and showed us a little something, and the focus was mocap. So we broke down the mocap and we analyzed what we saw on the television in the background and what wrestlers were doing the mocap, Leo. So we and just to throw that out there, yes, people noticed that certain people who are no longer with the WWE were in the mocaps, and certain moves were being done that were, some people in the comments were like, oh, that's Orange Cassidy's move. There's some moves that just are going to be cross promotional. It's a move that someone has a slight variation and things of that nature. And for some of you guys who create tons of created characters, you know the drill, right? There's tons of moves in the game that are nods to present, past. Like we saw what I think it was called the Harlem Kick or something like that. You know, Booker T's move that other superstars use it. They're just moves. So Swanton bombs and all. Here we go. So the thing that I saw that I wish I can see each and every year, right, is whatever moves that were done in the previous calendar year for production of said game were automatically in the game. I apologize. So what I mean by that is, if there was a certain move that we saw on NXT or Raw or SmackDown, that move for sure was going to be duplicated in game. Now we saw that they had television monitors in the back. Everyone's froze the frames and slowed it down, and so we see that they are working to copy things, and this could be obviously something that they've done in the past. Like I said before, seeing the fact that we had certain people doing the mocap that are not on the contract with the WWE, that's common. That's something I'm learning as a casual gamer, especially casual wrestling fan, that it is so common. Let me know in the comments how common this is, but it's so common to have on the credits a list of wrestlers who are not with the promotion of the game in which they use. Like, that's just what it is, that you look for talented individuals to do whatever it is you need to do in the mocap suit, and that's it. They take a credit for it, they move on. So somebody, I guess, put on Twitter, they showed a picture that showed that I think on the last game was actually in the credits for people who are on other promotions who were never with the WWE, or who was, you know, they were and they've moved on to something else. So it's just interesting because I didn't know that, and I kind of learned that with the wrestling code, how the wrestling code talks about, hey, you know, we're working the schedule to get, you know, talent in here, and there's certain people that have been working in the background that a lot of people know them on the indie scene, but someone like me, I've never heard of that wrestler as far as working and seeing matches or whatnot. So it's pretty cool for me to see kind of how this business is. Now, I think it would be really cool if they did it that way. So when you got 2022, you're like, man, I can't wait to do this move that I saw in this match. And then when it comes to maybe pay-per-view moves, you know, big moves that we didn't see, big hits, things of that nature, go big, go, you know, home type of moves, you know, hit differently moves, that we would get that in a DLC. Obviously, in my opinion, free, of course, but I think it'd be pretty cool. Now, I don't know. I'm trying to think. The other thing I thought that was big ups. It's nothing too important, give or take what your view on it is, that the wrestlers that were in the ring doing the mocap, they were wearing masks, and same thing with the people on the sidelines. So to do that, to schedule that, I know it's got to slow them down on their end. We hear about it all the time in gaming and television and movies, how the pandemic and you know, people are trying to do things safely. So it was big ups for them to do that, I guess, to show that in a way that kind of subconsciously let you know, as listen, we're still working through this. So that's something I saw. But let me know in the comments how you feel about looking at the mocap. I'm not trying to be cynical about it, right? They're going to show us some stuff and it's going to be nice to look at. I need to know, how does it hit differently? Now, the devs did give us some great information on the fact that the mocap area is 2 times bigger than it's ever been, which means it's better for recording moves, it's better for cutscenes, it's better for entrances. You know, they threw out a number like almost 5,000. I think it was 4,800 is what they said animations they took in, which was 1,000 more than what they normally do when they put out a game. That is great. They also said, hey, look, we took and improved on some moves and we deleted, I guess, some moves, removed them and remastered and came up with better moves to replace them, whatever the case is. So it shows that they, you know, went through their animations, that they put stuff through. They're doing the face scans that we saw. I think there was a conversation on whether or not they were redoing Randy's because of some tattoos and things of that nature. So yeah, I see all that and that's great. You know, you're giving us the most updated game with the extended time that you've had to go into production. I don't know what it is. I wish I can tell you off the top of my head right now. I don't do notes, but I feel like I need to see a little bit more before I just go ahead and start on the pre-orders. And I know that's going to come soon because they're gearing up for I want to say probably the same campaign and about the same launch window. So they're going to probably give us this every week. They're going to give us a nice little nugget. And I need to see it playing. I need to see it playing at regular speed. I need to hear the commentation on it. How does it sound? I need to hear the thumps. It has, like I said, it says hits differently. You got to feel it, I guess, right? Mike Tyson or someone said, you know, everyone's got a plan till they get hit in the face. I guess I got to get hit in the face with the graphics, with the music, with the cutscenes. Show us what we're doing with the storyline. Like on the storyline, is it us controlling our destiny? You know, is it us doing it? Or are we in a cafeteria? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. That's all I got. Like, again, when you break down the video, and I don't show video anymore, you know why, if you check my last videos, but yes, there's moves in there. There looked really good moves. There's some of them that were recent, that were NXT, and some moves that were pretty generic, you know, and it's nice to show that glimpse. But what I really wish they did is, again, I don't know how I sound saying this, show me what you showed me with the mocap. There's a level of, I guess, intrigue, right? Then, hey, we're gonna do a dev stream. 2K does a dev stream on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook game, whatever they use, right? And they do it with the devs talking about how it's differently. Here's 2K19. You see how the buttons with 2K19, you see the speed and the animation? Okay, here's 2K20. Okay, here's 22. Do you see what we did here? We did this because of this. I know it sounds, maybe I'm just the only one out. Let me know in the comments if I'm the only one viewing it this way, right? I would feel better handing my money out if I can just understand exactly what it is. Because I'm telling you right now, there's no way, under no circumstance, even if 2K is like, hey, the Dad Panther, here's a code so you can try it, the beta, there's no way I'm pre-ordering this game. I don't care if it's a Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Nation of Domination. Can't think of any of the Hart Foundation collection. I can't think of anything that I'm like, man, I'm gonna go buy that. The $1 Million Man collector box. I just can't. I can't do it. I need to see more. I need to see more. So again, give me, if you're gonna talk mocap, don't give me a few moments of mocap, because we could look at anything that's mocap from various different video games. I need to see, the proof is in the pudding. I don't want to wait till last minute to see it and be like, because Biomutants having issues right now. Just launched. The game just launched. They're having issues. Outriders having issues. Division went ahead and paused it. Division 2. Now they kind of got everything going back up again. Destiny had some issues. They're doing their season thing. What do you got? 2077 Cyberpunk? You know, it flips the other way, but you know what I mean. Show us that games don't have to come out and then need a patch or two to be fixed. I'm positive about the game. I'm not talking negative about a game that has not come out yet. I just need to see more. That's all. So with that out of the way, sorry I took a little bit more time. I like the show to run like an AM radio, FM radio, sports show type thing. So I don't really have a format. I try not to. I try not to write notes and make it clean in the production because I want you to hear how real it is, because I want to stay real. Once again, you could have been anywhere in the world. You gave me the most invaluable thing, which is time. Thank you for the comments, the likes, retweeting, posting, whatever it is that tells one squirrel to tell the next squirrel. Until next time, kalika-lika-low.
Bye.